I wonder if some people might pass it up thinking it's just
kid stuff.
Yeah, like grown.
Yeah.
Talk.
You know what? I feel like I thought about that the other day too when I was uploading it.
I think we should change that.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Let them know that sometimes we cuss.
And we talk about filth.
Yeah.
I don't talk about filth.
We should talk about more filth, actually.
Let's talk about it. What type of filth would you like to talk about?
Everybody gets filthy.
All the filth.
Everybody gets filthy.
All of the filth. Speaking of which, D, she really wants to get on this podcast.
Come on.
Who's that? Who's that?
21.
Fan base.
One of the servers that's true. And I did give a few of them.
Hold on. Are we recording this?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Let's talk about this later.
Fan base. I mean,
yeah, I gave a few of them the podcast too. So yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll talk about it later.
Thank you.
I'm not sold on it at all.
I'm sold.
I mean,
all right.
To get true opinions.
And I feel that. And I feel
different
that.
Age bracket.
And she is definitely in a different age bracket, which I feel like will help.
And then we can talk about how crazy young people think.
Man, yeah, you know what, real talk. Oh, man, some of the stuff she be saying, I'll be like, all right, okay. You don't have any XP. None. At all. Zero. Zilch.
She's that creative player that ain't been to the park.
I don't even know what that means, but it sounds funny.
I know what it means.
She ain't spent no money for no XP.
Man. Like, bro, don't bring that dude out here yet.
I've been guilty of it.
Very much so.
That's hilarious.
Like my guy was not ready.
Oh, Friesen got this dude and want to shoot the ball. I'm like,
that's funny, man.
I remember I went and made people make they creative players.
Right.
They make them to be good. You know, like
what you hope is good.
But they make them like not them. So they go make them like 6'6", all that stuff like that. I made me. So
this dude about this little. This little dude,
I made him 5'8", you know, like
I'm like, bro, I'm starting getting bodied by these punk guards too. I'm like, come on, man,
get his stuff blocked all over the place.
And I was driving through the cup like I was 6'6", bro.
Come on, like Rece, get out the lane, bro.
Getting bodied, like man, move.
Somebody had another throw oop to me. It was horrible.
Oh, wow. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Because he was in the lane like he was gonna catch some.
Why was he standing in the lane?
My guy got up.
Nah.
Yeah, bunnies, bro.
Nah, bro.
That's hilarious.
Bunnies,
hey,
bro.
This fool made him 5'8", gave him a 10 in the jumps in the dunk attribute.
Hey, buddies, bro.
That's funny, dude.
Throw it up.
No bunnies.
Throw it up.
That's too funny, man.
Well, I'm gonna tell you guys, it is the Talk That Ish podcast.
It is. We're back.
We are back. The Talk That Ish podcast brought to you by.
I like how they come in smooth like that.
I mean, sometimes you gotta.
Sometimes it's cool.
Yeah, sometimes
I'm
not gonna overdo it.
Yeah,
like I'm not
sometimes it's cool.
Well, hey man, it's a Talk That Ish podcast, man.
We back.
I feel like I can't do air horns with the.
No air horns.
Yeah.
It's another one.
Wait a minute, episode 3, season 27.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
It's whatever number y'all wanted.
You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly.
Whatever number y'all wanted.
I know it's our third one back. That's
We-
all I
we
know.
here,
You know what I'm saying?
Does it really matter at the end of the day?
I mean, like I don't know.
It kind of does not.
Yeah, I didn't think it did.
Because ain't like we got a set thing like, all right, we're gonna go this many episodes this season.
Right.
No, we
We
don't.
just be out here
just kinda
talking.
go.
And
We're gonna record it
we
until
just
we
like,
like,
you know what, we
yeah.
show another season.
We should take a break.
Yeah.
It'll be like a week break. All right, let's get back to it. Season 30.
And then life happened to be like a 3-month break.
Man.
Listen, man.
That's never happening again.
We done with life happening, bro.
I'm so sick. That's fair. Never was too definitive.
Yeah.
Never say
never. Let life.
never.
You know what?
Life
I'm going
can
to
happen
pray
tomorrow.
that never happens again.
Life can happen tomorrow.
man.
Yeesh.
Yeesh.
Hey,
Yes.
what's up, man? So let's get into it, man.
Let's
Word
get
on
it,
the
man.
street.
Word on the street, man.
Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you like this. This has been probably one of the best postseasons I have witnessed in a long time.
I absolutely agree.
I mean, this postseason has been like no dull games.
Yeah,
like even in
a
some
couple
games,
of blowouts.
Raiders.
Like
Raiders don't count.
They was in the playoffs.
That don't count.
The Raiders actually won a blowout. That was a close game. It came down to the last second. They went.
No, because
they had first and goal.
They was
and 4 tries to score against the Bengals.
That's right. That's right. Which is wild.
Bills blew the Patriots out.
The Patriots.
Oh, they destroyed. They didn't even belong in the playoffs.
And then it was another blowout. Eagles got blew out.
The Eagles shouldn't even be in the playoffs. I forgot they was even in the playoffs.
But they tried to make a little.
Chiefs blew out the Steelers.
We did.
They tried, but it was exciting though.
But it wasn't even like
it wasn't like dull.
Honestly,
though.
like the week 17 or 18, I guess, leading up into the playoffs was crazy with them playing games, the Chargers and Raiders, and
that's
like
real,
all that type of like that playing game. Like
how did the Chargers lose, bro?
Man, listen, the Chargers and the Raiders both should have been in the playoffs, and they should have been sitting those Steelers home.
Yeah, that was wild,
bro.
That was nuts.
But I really think like having divisional games that last week of the season is genius.
Yeah. I think
it makes a rivalry week. Almost.
Hey, real talk. Yeah. And I'm always with more football. I'm with more football.
Like if you're gonna take away a terrible 4th preseason game to give us what we got in week 18 this week, I'm all
I will take it.
Hey man, so I gotta ask this, and I know you two are kind of y'all own it. From a real Chiefs fan standpoint, how was y'all feeling with 13 seconds left?
I'm gonna tell you this, and I hate to admit this, but it happened, and it's real.
Oh, you left, bro.
I left.
I knew it. You left.
I left. 13 seconds in the game, they scored that touchdown. I got up, like, let's go. So then walking to the truck, my pops, he bought a ticket for my nephew, so he sat there with us. My pops stayed with one of his homies. So pops stayed. But me, my bro, and my nephew, we walk out.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing I know, we walking out the stadium, we hear the crowd go, wow.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, what the heck going on? So I turn on, I got YouTube TV on the phone. So I turn it off. I'm like, bro, they in field goal range.
Yeah.
Bro's like, no way, it's no way they in field goal range. I'm like, bro, they in field goal range. He's like, how it happened? I'm like, I don't know. So we walked to the truck. We got people around us. I got the phone out. We watching the game. But of course, the game was a little bit above.
The
TV.
Delay,
It's a little delayed. So we hear the crowd keep going wild through overtime. I'm like, something good just happened. Then we see the play. We're like, going crazy, bro. Like, so it was still a crazy experience to even be outside the game. Watching it. Seeing fireworks, hearing the crowd go wild, knowing something great is happening, like so.
I know that stadium was.
I've done that before, where like something big like that happened too. Like I've done that.
Why did we leave?
Man, listen, you can go back and look at my tweets. I'm arguing with people like, does the clock say 0? All right, then we're still in it. Yeah. That is exactly what I said. I said the clock don't say 0. Matter of fact, we was at my mom's house and my brother left. He was pissed. He cussing. This is bullshit. I was like, dude, why you leaving? It's still time on the clock. Yeah. He's like, man, we ain't 13 seconds, blah, blah, blah. I was like, all right, cool. Go back and look at my tweets.
Hey, man.
I said, we good. We got 15. We got 15.
I'm going to say this, man. I said, when 13 seconds was left, I said, man, I didn't say they were going to, like, win the game. I didn't say, what I said was, they have timeouts, and that's scary for Mahomes in that offense.
Exactly.
My thing was just like, we had all of our timeouts. We had all our timeouts, but like 13 seconds and basically needing, in a sense, 60 yards?
Yeah. Like, but see, like I said, the
and
defense
knowing that they was
going to
play like safe defense, I'm just like, they're not going to let anything.
They was playing hella deep.
They're not going to get 60 yards in 13 seconds. Like I just couldn't see it.
Yeah, but like I said, man, that was a good game.
Well, you got 3 Hall of Famers on your offense.
You got people that was, like I said, man. I guess you could say a couple of people got too excited. Patrick Mahomes' fiance, and that's our next thing, man. So I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna let you kind of, you know what I'm saying. So listen, I guess after the game,
Mm-hmm.
So when the touchdown happened,
when the touchdown
she went
happened,
crazy.
you know what I'm saying? She was excited. So she's in the box. She got the champagne and she just started like letting it go, like celebrating.
But she was letting it go on
outside on the crowd, from
outside
the
of the crowd,
press
from the
box.
press box.
And so some people were
Or the
upset.
suite, rather.
Some people were upset talking about, hey, you know, don't like I don't want no champagne on me.
But my thing is, I haven't seen and this is just following Twitter.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anybody who got champagne sprayed on them say anything.
Oh, okay.
It's more like people that seen the video that's attacking her.
And I mean, people was giving her flack anyway.
People don't like
people don't like her.
I don't care for you myself. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah.
Why not?
I mean, just
she
because
seems kind of annoying.
I mean,
but
I'm
she's
not
young.
really a fan of anybody's spouse in like the sports and stuff because sometimes I don't want to hear from y'all. Like I don't want to hear from y'all. Like
That's
because
funny.
it's usually something y'all shouldn't be saying or y'all overkilling it. And I get it. You take up for your person. I get it.
Yeah.
But I don't want to hear y'all. And that's okay.
hilarious.
I don't. Like I would. I
You
wish
feel like
I
that
could-
should just be more
said,
more
"Shut
in the
up and
back."
cheer.
Like Patrick Mahomes' daddy just in the cup.
background. You know what I'm saying? You can celebrate with all this stuff like jumping to defend them about something, and they always overkill it. It's like I don't know. I just rather not hear from y'all.
My thing is like I don't mind hearing from them or being themselves or being. I mean, like, cause Kelsey's a girl on a tweet and stuff like that, but you never see her on anything outrageous.
Yeah, doing something
You know what I'm
wild.
saying? No, she's not outrageous.
You have to understand the position you now have,
Mhm.
and now you're in a position where all eyes is going to be on every move that you make, and every move that you make is going to basically
Right.
be scrutinized.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's right, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because-
that's just what you're in.
Yeah, when you
like, I
when
don't
you
know.
marry a star, you with a star. That's part of it.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
because of that, there's certain things now, unfortunately, you can't do if you don't. Because she said something. She tweeted something like, I wish that I could just be me or do something and not get attacked or something like that.
That's
That's
not
fair.
your life.
And that's cool.
It's not your life.
But that's not your life.
Yeah.
It's not.
And I can understand her wanting that. I get it.
Yeah.
But that's not your life. Every
not.
move that you make now,
Yeah.
everything that you say, everything that you do, whether right or wrong, is going to be picked apart.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's up?
Everything
like his
is
brother.
scrutinized. Everything is
His brother was just dancing, putting stuff on TikTok.
Now, this dude is just.
I mean, but that's what everybody does
Yeah.
now.
And my thing
I
is
know,
they're
but
young.
he just-
That's what I keep in mind. They're young.
You know, I
They're
mean, he's just
kids.
annoying to me, bro. But not because he's just young. I don't know.
And that again, that's why I keep it in perspective.
Yeah.
They're kids. You know what I'm saying?
God
So
dang.
it's just kind of like they're gonna do, and I use that loosely because they're not really kids. They're like grown, but they're in that 21, 22. Patrick Mahomes' wife is probably what 24, 25.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
I don't care. I don't.
Los say, man,
Because
shut
my
up.
thing is,
Yeah,
like,
annoying.
man, leave me alone. Like,
I get
bro,
it.
I don't want to hear y'all, bro.
Man, that's
like I get where
hilarious.
Los is saying. I'm just saying, like, they're in a hard place.
Yeah,
They are. I don't know. Like
Because it's like
You
they,
gotta-
they should be able to live their life, dance, post TikTok. But like I said, again, you have to understand who you are
who you
Yeah.
connected to.
and who you connected to, and
Yeah.
everything that you do now is underneath a microscope or a
Yeah.
magnifying glass, and it
Yeah.
sucks.
yeah,
But it really is what it is, and they have to understand that, and that everything that they do, say, and all that, is going to be looked back at Patrick. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got to answer questions about it and stuff like that. I get her celebrating. I get her spraying the champagne. You celebrating. Some people gonna view it as over the top. I don't feel like if I'm down there, I would want champagne squirted on me.
Yeah, nah.
You know, like
And it was cold as crap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
it
cold.
was cold.
I wouldn't have took privy to like, oh, we just celebrate.
But then again, it's just like
in a hype moment, you might though.
Yeah, like I'm saying that right now in my calm mind state.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I might be so hyped at that moment. I look at her spraying champagne. I'm like, yeah, going
You know what
out
I'm
too. Like
saying?
you might not care.
Yeah.
So like, I get it, but I feel like she could have did that and sprayed it in her press box,
Yeah.
and not on the crowd, and still had the same
Yeah.
hypeness.
Yeah.
So it's like I think her intention was to spray the crowd.
And plus, they probably
That's
saying,
what it
"Hey,
looked
you
like.
got champagne. You in the press box. We got her cold with beer."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it might be a little
Like,
jealousy aspect. You know what I'm saying?
Sprayed on these
dude.
peasants.
Hey, what if that was her mindset
You know what I'm
too?
saying? Hey, it could've
That would be
been.
hilarious, man. That would be too
She
funny.
rich.
So I get it. And you know, I rock with her simply because, you know, I would look at her a little differently probably if she was somebody that just came in the picture.
Yeah,
I got you.
So
Yeah.
I give her a lot of leeway because I'm like, you been rocking with Mahomes before he was Mahomes.
Yeah.
You know.
That's real.
And when he go home and he's just a regular guy, like she know Patrick.
Right.
You know, so it's like, I get it, you celebrate. I get the scrutiny. I get why people know. But I'm like, first of all, I'm not gonna be tweeting and stuff about it and attacking her and stuff like that. I got my own problems.
Right.
You
Real
know,
talk.
like
I ain't
people
worried about
that's taking so much time to attack her. I'm like, come on, like y'all got your own life. To live.
Yeah. Seriously.
Like, why are y'all
Relax.
so definitely if you ain't the person that got nothing sprayed on you?
Yeah.
Like, why are you
Chill out.
why are you that much worried about it that you can talk crazy to or hate her and all of that? If you don't like her, unfollow her.
Right. Exactly.
Mute her so you don't see when somebody else like. It's all these things that you can do, but you want to see it so you can have your negative party.
Yeah. Yeah. Real talk.
And say something and make yourself feel relevant. Like,
yeah, that's real.
man, because you ain't got no champagne.
Yeah.
Listen, bro. That's what I think is like low key, bro. I think there's a hater.
That's some
a
hater in
there,
them.
bro.
Hilarious, man.
Like, it's people that's mad that wasn't even at the game.
That is hilarious.
Like, you ain't even at the game. Why you concerned about like what she doing? Like, man, let her live. And like somebody who got sprayed came out was like, I didn't appreciate getting champagne sprayed on me.
Yeah.
And it might be somebody out there saying I just didn't see it. But if that's the
yeah.
case, I'm like, you got a valid argument because you got sprayed with champagne.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
And
Yeah.
like I said, I get it, man. I'm just counting on some stuff like, you know, you have to understand it's the heat of the moment. You gotta understand that's excitement.
Right.
She not out there just pouring champagne on people like she at the strip club or something. And VIP just pouring it on freaking, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
you know, it's a
hilarious,
different type of mind state. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hey, but you know what?
man.
Like, this is shifted a little bit. Like, you know what? When I would have got some attention and been something, I'd probably be paid right now. Like the Eagles game, when that thing fell and the fans fell out the stands.
Oh, yeah,
bro.
yeah. That was wild.
Bro, I'd have laid there.
Yeah,
I would have rolled all around them, but like, I'm hurt.
Oh, my God.
I'm hurt.
Jesus. I see the
Bruh.
light.
But they
Look at
they
this
said
being
that the
extra.
people didn't come and check on them or nothing.
They would have had
That's
no choice
funny, man.
Hey,
but
bro.
to check on me. Cause
Hey, I
I wouldn't have got up.
I would have been sprawled out. They wouldn't even better get past me. I would have been stretched out, bruh.
Like you just writhing in
I'm
pain.
like, bruh, y'all better come, hey, man. I
man,
need
that's
some type of animal. I need
hilarious,
a
man.
stretcher, bro. I need a stretcher, bro. And I
That
gotta
is
go to my
hilarious.
doctor. To
They
talk
getting
to
up
him
taking
first.
pictures and stuff. Like, nah, y'all about to pay me.
Nah, I'm like, hey, forget Hurts right there. I'm hurt.
I'm
You know what I'm saying? I'm hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
I'm like,
that's
call
too
my
funny,
doctor. Hey,
dude.
man, I need to get this money. You know what I'm saying?
Tell him
up.
your back jacked up. You know what I mean? You can
Yeah.
always get away with the back,
For real.
especially after a fall like that.
I need
man.
physical therapy for
real.
30 years.
Yeah. What?
Pay me.
Pay me. I can't go to work.
You know what I'm saying?
Reese, you got an office
man.
job, so
Man,
I
I
can't.
don't know what to tell
Gotta
you.
lay down.
That
Yeah,
is,
I don't know
gotta
what to
lay
tell you.
down.
It hurts. It hurts to sit up this
Nigga
long.
can't wait to lay down.
Bruh.
That's too funny, man.
All right, man. So,
That's
listen,
hilarious.
hey, I feel that, though.
Share your opinions, though. I want to hear your opinions on the playoffs and
Yeah.
and the whole champagne. I know y'all see. Is your team still in the playoffs? Let
Probably
us
not.
know. Probably
Yeah.
not.
Is there any
Probably not,
Bengals
yeah.
fans out there?
Somewhere.
Is there besides Cincinnati?
While we here, man, what the Cowboy? What if you're the Cowboys GM? What's your next move?
Fire that Green Bay coach.
So fire Mike McCarthy.
Fire that Green Bay coach.
Mike McCarthy is his name.
Fire that Green Bay coach. And if you're gonna, hey man, if you want Sean Payton, bro,
Hey,
I want Sean Payton. If we get Sean Payton, bro, we doing numbers.
I agree.
And I'm gonna tell you, and I wholeheartedly believe that. If we get Sean Payton, we doing numbers
Because
he gonna take he gonna do that play calling.
talent ain't y'all problem.
It's not the
Yeah.
problem. It's
Far from
coaching.
it.
Yeah.
And
Far from
I won't listen, Kellen Moore. Hey, bro, I hope you showed out and got you a job. Leave, bruh. Get out of here. I don't want you.
You know what? You want to know what I feel like the Cowboys' main problem is?
Man, I feel like you gonna say something I don't like, bro.
Jerry Jones.
Oh, okay. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that.
Like you don't see no owner involved in talking like as much as he do.
He be
Bro,
doing a lot.
that's
He
his
be
thing.
doing a
That's
whole
That's his
lot,
thing.
boy.
And all them old
Yeah.
owners are kind of like that because you seen the same
Man.
thing with what was it, Al Davis for the Raiders?
I think they're just used to that.
Yeah.
From like back in the day, being like on the field and being and stuff.
Yeah,
they
like
just
bro,
got used
fall
to it.
back and
It's
hire
it's
the
a new era.
hire the right people and let the right people
Yeah.
trust them to do their
Hey,
job.
shut up. Get out the
Be
cameras,
quiet.
man.
Real talk.
People
Real
be
talk.
asking him like the next thing, like he the coach. So what are you all like? He ain't the coach.
Yeah.
When do you see
that's
somebody
real.
talking to Clark Hunt?
Yeah, that's real.
Bruh.
Yeah, it's weird. It's so weird.
Man.
Like, for
but
real.
yeah, I totally feel it. Like,
Is he the GM too?
Who?
Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones?
Is he the G? Because if you talking
He
like
act
he the
like he
GM,
is,
I was like,
man,
is he
real
the GM?
talk.
I don't know. Like, is he the GM?
Jerry Jones is
He do a
whatever
little
he
bit of
wants.
Whatever
everything.
he wanna-
Yeah, he do a little
He's
bit of
wherever he wanna
everything,
be.
boy.
I want to
Like,
go
real
to that.
talk.
I want to go to that little football. They built like a little Dallas Cowboys, like a city almost, bro.
What happened now?
It's like I think it's like in Fresco. It's somewhere, bro.
Like in Dallas, in Texas.
It's like yes, it's like a whole
I hear a Texas trip coming on.
bro. That mug is
I'm
like
going everywhere,
crazy.
man.
All right, say less.
Any and everywhere.
Let's get it.
Hey, man.
Real.
I would like that trip. Anyway, man, what we drinking on today, man?
Bottle of the week.
Bottle of the week.
So, we went
yeah,
kind of last minute with this, so we're just trying to figure out something.
yeah.
And I haven't had Captain Morgan in years.
I've never had it.
You've never had.
You never
Captain?
had it?
Nope.
Like
Never had Captain
in
Morgan.
the chat, I was trying my best to figure out what Brandon was talking about. This
You
nigga
didn't-
kept saying Captain,
I kept saying Captain Jack.
I'm like, who the hell is Captain Jack?
I know he
Bro,
had just started
listen.
talking about Cap. It was about Jack.
Because I was talking about Jack and the
Yeah.
bottles were right next to each other. Literally, it was like Captain Morgan and then it was like Jack Daniels. And
I'm
then
like-
they just go well together. Captain Jack.
I know we
it
go.
just-
I know we trying to try something new. So maybe this is something I ain't know. I'm like,
man.
Captain. And then he's like white rum. I'm like, all right, I guess Captain Jack is a white rum. Like I don't know.
I know what he's talking about.
I had no idea.
man.
I'm like, I'm about to try something new tonight.
Yeah,
Just
bro, my
Captain
mind
Jack.
was just man.
Like, you
That's
know,
real.
I only know one Jack. he ain't real. He
Hilarious.
get piggyback though. But
That's true.
so we on this white
Oh,
rum,
man.
Captain
Yeah.
Morgan. What y'all think?
I mean,
It's good. I like it.
I'm used to it.
Yeah,
I wish we had a splash of pineapple.
Like
that would be good.
I had Captain Morgan in the regular rum. I never had the white rum. I did take a sip of it straight. I don't advise that.
Mm-mm. No.
Yeah.
It's not really a straight drink.
It's not a straight.
Yeah.
Like,
not a
No,
straight
it got
drink.
bite.
and normally I don't ever mix. Like I like to drink stuff straight, so I try to straight. Listen, you need a splash or something. Like you need a splash or
that
something.
mug definitely got
Well, a little
some bite.
Sprite though, smooth it on out.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, try it out, y'all. See what y'all think.
And it's common, so I'm sure a lot of people have had it.
I'm sorry y'all had it. You know, but yeah,
You know what
it's
I'm
not
saying?
bad with a little splash or something.
Little
I
splash
think it's
or
splash of
something.
pineapple with the Sprite. We'll take it next
Yeah,
level.
Sprite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that would be
Yeah.
next
No,
level.
it's pretty good.
If y'all had it, what do y'all? If y'all had Captain Morgan, what do y'all normally mix it with?
And I know y'all not drinking it straight either.
Yeah, don't know.
You
Don't
don't
somebody
drink
gonna get in there.
yeah.
Oh, I drink it straight. Y'all soft.
For real, like
All
If
right.
you say you drink
all
it
right.
straight, then you're lying.
to me, these are drinks you drink straight.
It don't
Tequila,
taste straight.
because you take shots most of the time,
Oh, I hate
unless you're talking like
Tequila's
margaritas or
trash.
something.
Oh,
Tequila is trash.
I'm never.
I hate
I know a lot of people drink cognac straight,
Okay.
a bourbon, whiskey, or a scotch.
Uh huh. Yeah.
Like unless it's flavored vodka, I can't drink vodka straight.
We're not getting
real
no tequila,
talk.
bro. We won't be doing tequila on this show.
Don Julio,
We had it. It was trash.
it was a good night.
It was a good night, but there's nothing we need to talk about.
Yeah,
Don
that
Julio.
Julio. I think I had like one small glass, and I said, "That's it."
I had
I'm
a
done."
few of
I confirm my belief.
I had a little too
I'll
much.
confirm my belief. I said this is trash. I'm about to taste it. Yes, this is trash, and I'm done.
What else? We had two
The
bottles
bottle
that
was
night.
nice. I think that was it that night.
No, we had 2 bottles. We had
Did
two
we?
bottles.
Was it like Ciroc?
Tall,
Probably?
skinny, brown,
Probably, yeah.
ugly bottle.
It just listen. First of all,
I like the bottle.
That bottle
it was y'all
trash.
fault because y'all said. I turned around to y'all. I said, "What do y'all want?" Y'all said, "Rece, it don't matter. You
That's because
pick."
we was ready to get. You know what I'm saying?
We just said
having a
pick
good
something.
time.
Y'all told me to pick something.
Who thought that you would pick Don Julio?
We literally, we've never seen you drink tequila.
Don Julio sounded like what we should be drinking in VIP. So.
Based on us being in VIP.
So I'm like, if I'm in VIP,
Bruh.
Don Julio sound like what I should be.
Bro, there was
This
no
dude trying
logic
to-
that went into that.
That was all logic.
And it was the worst logic
I'm like-
ever. Oh, we in VIP. We gotta get Don
We on
Julio.
Don Julio.
We gotta get a tall bottle. Like, bro, you trying to get a
my
fancy
God.
bottle, man? I'm
Right.
straight.
Yes.
That's
No,
wow.
bro.
That's what you drink in VIP. So
That was
fancy. I'm
trash.
like, Don Julio.
It was trash.
That
bro.
sounded better than Patron.
It was one of your
No.
worst decisions.
No.
It's one of your worst.
It was
decisions.
first of all, it was not that bad of a decision.
It was. We didn't even drink it.
We didn't
I
drink
did.
You drunk some of it, and
he
other
drank-
ones
He
drunk
drank
the
most
rest.
of that, man.
There were
Nobody
other,
was drinking that.
There were other people that drunk. the
Somebody
rest.
was drinking.
You, nigga.
No,
No.
some other people drinking that, man.
No.
But I digress.
Fair.
But I digress.
Moving right along.
But
I had a good night.
Yeah.
yeah,
It was a good time.
now listen, don't take away from the
Moving
night.
right
Don't take away from the night. You know what I'm saying?
I had a good time after.
You know what I'm
When y'all, what is all said?
Let
I had a good
me
night.
tell you something. You know what I'm saying? It does not take away from the night. You know what I'm saying? But moving on.
Right.
Let us proceed.
Moving right along.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, so is you rolling?
That's it.
Yeah.
Is you rolling? 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 Yeah, rolling. I'm pulling up. You know what it is? I'm pulling up.
Yeah.
I'm pulling up. Is you rolling? 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 I'm pulling up.
Yeah.
I'm pulling up.
Yeah.
I'm pulling up.
Yeah.
I'm pulling up.
Roy Nova.
Who first? Who up? Who up?
Hey, man, Humble, go for it, bro.
All right. Let me pull it up here.
No, I want Reese to go first, bro.
Okay.
Oh,
Reese,
all right.
Reese got it.
You know what I'm saying?
Reese got it.
Oh, so all right. Is you rolling?
All right.
Is you rolling?
Yeah.
Is a parent a bad parent for cutting their child off at the age of 18? So you know how some parents be like, I can't wait till they're 18. When they're 18, I'm putting them out of my house. I ain't doing nothing else. I did my job. It's over. I'm done.
I would say this.
Are you rolling with that?
Okay. I will say, no, I'm not automatically rolling with that.
Okay.
But I will say, has that parent put in the work to make that child self-sufficient
Mm-hmm.
at the age of 18? Because I feel like if you haven't done your job to make that child self-sufficient, then you can be labeled as a bad parent because you're putting them out there into a world that you know in your heart of hearts they're not ready for.
Right.
You know what I'm
I like
saying?
that.
So those are my
Fair. Definitely fair. Like him, I'm not necessarily rolling that they're automatically a bad parent. I've noticed though that I feel like that's more culturally. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
I think culturally, black people, especially when we was growing up, it was always like, yeah, when you turn 18, that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we definitely weren't prepared at all. Now, it's different if, like, you know, you was going to college or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But I honestly think culturally, we kind of cut our kids off way too early.
Yeah.
I really feel like that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because
going-
I feel like they don't be, like you said, they don't really be prepared at the age of 18.
Yeah.
So taking that and taking what you said, I'm rolling
Okay.
that if you cut your kid off at any point in life. Now, if they're out here just doing, let me say,
Yeah,
if they're,
so I'm not talking about like
Yeah, I was thinking financially. That's what I was
even
thinking.
in,
Okay, I got you.
because I don't know, I don't know y'all, I don't know about y'all.
Yeah.
I'm grown,
Mm-hmm.
39 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I've had to call on my mom and daddy financially before in my grownness.
What?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where I would be if my parents would have cut me off.
Yeah.
In any form or fashion at any point in this life.
Yeah.
I've been in my 30s and had to call mama like, hey, listen, I messed up.
Brother needs some help.
I made some bad decisions. I need your help.
Yeah.
Like straight up. I had to put a lot of pride beside before.
Yeah.
You know, like, hey.
No, it happens.
So I'm gonna say because at any now I'm not telling parents to become an enabler.
Right.
Yeah.
100%.
Where if your child is just not doing anything, they just depending on you, leaning on you, calling on you and all that you keep enabling them to be nothing. So I'm not saying that. But at any point you just like once you get to 18, my job is over. Don't call me, don't ask me for nothing. I ain't doing it. And you stick to that, that's bad parenting. Because what I understand now at the age of 39, that you never stop needing your parents.
No, that's 100%. Mm-hmm.
And that's including financially.
Yeah.
I feel that. I think when you said that, I more so thought of putting them out the house.
That too.
You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really associate it with being totally disconnected. But that's what you said. But that didn't really register to me.
Yeah.
It registered like my thoughts were, you 18, go get your own house.
Right.
And even
You know
then,
what
it's like
so. But I get it because I mean, just kind of like you said. I mean, we've been there to where we have had to lean on our parents for stuff, whether it's money or financial stuff, whether it's like this personal stuff or whatever the case may be.
Even if you just need to talk.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like cutting a person, like cutting your child off, I feel like it's kind of taking away your title as a parent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you never stop being a parent.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
and I think like what B said, like culturally, like it's us. I think that mainly think that way. Now, and it may be other from my vantage point.
Yeah.
I don't see it that way. And my thing is like, I think our job is to do better than what our parents did.
Right.
Like my pops always tell me that he's like, I know I've done my job correctly if you raise your kids better than I raised you.
Mm-hmm.
My pops did a damn good job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, so I'm like,
yeah.
there's a lot of pressure, Pop, because you did your thing,
Yeah.
But so setting them up, my pops made sure that he did everything in his power. Like, even made my own highlight tapes to send them to college and stuff to make sure I got a football scholarship.
Mm-hmm.
But he did everything in his power. So my job now is like making sure that if my daughter does want to move out, my daughters want to move out at 18, or when they graduate stage, maybe I can hand them $10,000.
Right.
And say, hey, this is either for school or this is either for this, whatever. Setting them up in a better way than what my parents set me up. And saying, okay, and giving them the lesson, because as our parents, they taught us only what they knew.
Right.
Yeah,
you know what?
100%.
We know a little bit more.
Yeah. They did the best they could.
They did the best.
Yeah.
And that's what I realized when I got grown.
Yeah.
Like when I got grown and some stuff that I used to look down on my parents about, and I got old enough to realize, like, man, they simply were doing the best they could.
Yeah.
Why? Because I've been in some things where I just did the best I could.
Yeah. And it was with the information and resources
that
they had. So I get it.
My mom still says, she's like, keep living. like keep living. Like you gonna really understand some stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
It's like you come into a realization of just how, I look back at it, man, and I don't know how she did it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts,
I don't,
boy.
you know what I'm saying?
Man,
so like I don't know how she did it, man.
That's
like,
real, boy.
Like I don't know. Like I can't get it. You know what I'm saying?
But seriously.
But yeah. So I'm not rolling with that.
Yeah, but I see what you're saying. Like I said, like when you were saying, like, overall, you just cut your kids off. Like, I mean, this is coming from somebody who doesn't have kids, but I just don't think that's right.
Yeah, you can't,
like, this is your blood. You know what I mean? This person came from you.
Yeah.
Like you said, you don't want to be an enabler, but just to say, like, you don't exist to me.
Yeah.
That's wild to me. I just could never imagine.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
All right, man. Humble.
All right. This says
Control.
It does not say control.
Control. You remember that?
No, I do remember the song.
Okay, yeah. I don't know why I popped in my head.
Yeah, that's like hella random.
I don't know. I just thought like,
Hella random.
start doing cash.
Women who are both intelligent and physically attractive but still have trouble dating is because they probably are jerks.
Women that are
Intelligent.
and physically attractive
attractive.
but still have trouble dating is probably because they're jerks.
I'm not rolling. I can't roll.
It's funny though.
It's hella funny.
And I feel you. I get it.
And some of them probably are
rolling.
jerks.
I feel like there are some jerks.
There's definitely some jerks out there.
But I don't. But I'm not rolling. I'm not rolling.
Yeah,
I feel that though.
I'm not rolling with that. But
I feel that though.
I feel that. Now,
But, you know,
I'm not gonna sit here and act like when a woman is very intelligent, smart, and has her stuff together, and is attractive, yet single, and she voices that she's not single by choice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that she doesn't really necessarily want to. That ain't her want to be right now.
Mm-hmm.
It does raise questions.
It does.
okay.
Like, what's up with you? Like, what's wrong? Like,
How crazy are you?
yeah, like, what's up?
Yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna say it's a red flag, but that mug is yellow.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
It's like I'm very curious and I want to know the story.
Yeah, because it has to be a story.
yeah.
It gotta be a story.
Yeah. Everybody got
And
a
most
story.
of them, you know, not most of them, some of them, I've heard,
Mm-hmm.
like the things when they be like, well, no man, can handle me or it's not ready for me.
That's what I was gonna say.
Or can't handle me, like, you know.
Because she's so established.
I don't want to hear that.
Or
Yeah.
intimidated is the word they love.
Intimidate. Yeah, intimidating.
They're
100%.
intimidated by a strong woman.
They want so hard to be intimidated.
Have y'all ever met a man that was intimidated by a strong woman?
Yes.
You have.
I definitely have.
Okay, so talk to me about that. How does that look? I don't know one.
Well, I would say that I believe the people I know who've been intimidated by it
Is he a weak man?
is that it's not so
I
much.
wouldn't say that.
It's not so much that they're a weak.
Why you lean in?
It's like somebody daddy. Is he weak?
Is he a jellyback?
Is he weak?
What they call him? Is he a beta? Is he a beta? Is he a beta man?
Oh,
Is he a beta male?
That's hilarious, dude. Is he a beta?
That's hilarious. But I'm gonna tell you,
He ain't alpha. He ain't an alpha.
he's definitely alpha.
No,
Stop.
And I don't think that.
No,
He said, "Oh, he's definitely not an alpha. That nigga weak."
I didn't mean that. This is what, bro. Why did y'all call me up? Y'all call me slipping, bro.
He's definitely not an alpha.
Okay,
He's not.
so
Maybe we should talk about that song.
We got it.
Alpha
That's a
male,
whole podcast.
beta male,
That's
we
a whole
got it.
podcast.
Okay, yeah.
That's a whole podcast.
All right, so here,
Next week, y'all.
so what the a couple people who
down.
I've known
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
that were kind of intimidated by the woman was because simply they had more than that than the woman had more than he had.
So he felt like he didn't have enough to offer her.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like her car costs $70,000, his car costs $20,000.
Could that be some of her fault to make him feel like he doesn't have enough to offer?
Well,
I think
a woman can do that. But I think those things that she has, like she has a master's degree, she has this big house and all this stuff, and she has all these things already, and so those things, like she has a great job and all this, like those things alone can make a person feel intimidated.
I feel
if they don't measure up.
Yeah.
You know, but I will say is you have to always calculate the you factor in there.
Nah, real talk.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I might got this, but I'm me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
That's
him.
You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is
attitude.
like, dude,
Like I'm that nigga.
like you gotta know that you like what you bring to the table.
Exactly.
Now, if you think
I might not bring a master's degree, but
You know
listen.
what I'm saying?
You may not bring
I
six
bring some
figures.
bread.
You know, but you bring something.
Like,
Yeah.
I bring something. I can cook.
You gonna bring emotional support.
I can fix your
You
car.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, you
And I
might
would
bring.
tell you that.
Like,
and I would tell you, like, sometimes, man, men value like sometimes in that don't like get enough credit.
That's
you know
a
what
fact,
I'm saying?
bro.
Because come on, tell
that's a
like
fact.
this, man. Women don't ever think like, man, I really do thank him for being my security or protection at night while I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know what? And
like little stuff like that.
I had dated a woman who told me that though.
You know
what I'm saying?
yeah.
She was like, "Yeah, I make 6 figures plus," but she was like, "The thing is like what you bring to the table."
Yeah.
She was like, "The financial stuff, like what you bring to the table, that costs or that's worth more in value than this $100K I make a year."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Didn't work out, but that's neither here or there.
Neither
The point is,
here nor there.
but the point is like, yeah, like the intangibles.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
There's
If
a
you got
lot
like
of
intangibles, like it's
yeah.
not
But-
always financial.
Well, what I'm thinking is like a lot of times when the intimidation factor is there,
Mm-hmm.
a man will talk himself out of it
Mhm.
before a woman can see the intangibles.
I feel
That's
that.
his fault though.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, absolutely.
That's his fault.
I don't think he, I don't think he wants it to even get that far
Yeah,
because I'm gonna tell you, some men don't want a light being shined on what they have, just because they
or what
feel,
they don't have.
Yeah, well, what they
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
have because
yeah.
they feel like it doesn't measure up.
I feel that.
Mhm.
So it's just one of those things that no, I'm not gonna let it get there. I'm not gonna let it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna let it go too far.
Man.
Because then she gonna find out where I work at, or then she gonna find out what kind of car I drive, and it may not be. You know what I'm saying? And
And-
listen, and I get it.
So is it on the woman to
no,
at the jump of that make a man feel more comfortable?
Nope.
So he has to just
Nope.
have that.
Go for it, bro.
like
Go for it.
because you're saying to a woman, hey, dumb yourself down
Exactly.
to appease a man,
And that's
And
wild.
she should never
and
have
that's
to do that.
trash.
She should never have to do
Like,
that.
that's trash.
wild.
You shouldn't have to go trade your car, your BMW
You're right,
in.
yeah.
just
And I ain't
because he
saying
drive
that,
a-
but should she make him feel like, hey, I know I got this. I know this is where I'm at. But don't think because you don't make what I make that I think less of you.
At the jump? No.
No.
Not at the jump.
I mean, it's like I said, it's all a conversation, bro. Like it's all a conversation. It's all talking, communicating,
Right.
and feeling each other out.
And maybe I'm, just got too much pride, but I wouldn't even like let a woman know that.
Have y'all ever
You know
come
what
across a
I'm
woman that
saying?
intimidated y'all?
Yes. But that woman was like,
Airport.
no, man, that caught me off guard.
Oh my
That caught me
god.
off guard, bro.
Why wasn't
bro,
I there?
listen.
Because you know that I wouldn't let that went down like that.
But it caught me off guard. Like,
It was a
I
front.
blame him.
Bro, listen.
I blame
bro.
you, Los.
Bro, listen.
Because I wouldn't have let it go down like
I'm gonna
that.
tell you
it
like
caught
this.
me off guard.
I'd have
man.
been like, hey,
Listen,
man,
I wasn't
I was
expecting
in
her to
shock.
respond like she
I was
did.
in
you gonna get it together and you gonna fix this.
I was in shock, bro, because
It
I
threw
was
me
like,
off, man. It
And plus,
threw
I was
me
looking
off.
for my bag too. It was a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? but
Is that when y'all got there a day earlier than me?
No, we was
that was
y'all had
different
went and got the
time.
rentals.
Oh, so y'all
yeah,
was
y'all went and got the rentals.
Okay,
We was
yeah,
at the-
okay.
at the airport. Yeah,
But listen, bro, I'm gonna tell you
ashamed of you.
this.
I
That
wasn't ready,
was
man. I wasn't
very
ready.
funny,
threw me off.
and I couldn't believe it happened.
She was like too witted, and I was just like, "Whoa," you know what I mean?
She was-
like, it caught me off guard.
bro. Only thing she want to do is just fix you some ham hocks and some beans and some fried chicken
and do some other things
and
too.
just love on you, man. Damn.
I mean, listen, when you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
I mean, you're right. I mean, now it'll be a totally different story.
Be like, so what's John?
But she was like 52. Like I wouldn't, you know what I
Even
mean?
better.
No, and I'm not saying that as a bad thing. I'm just saying like it had never happened before. She
I
was
feel you.
hella
I feel-
with
it caught you off
It
guard.
caught me off
It caught you
guard.
off guard.
It
It's
caught you
okay.
off
I was like, you know,
Los,
happens.
you ever been intimidated by a woman?
Man, I'm gonna say no, but I don't want to say like a full no because I haven't. If I think about it, may be somebody in my head I'm not thinking about.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, but like right now, no.
Okay.
But
Have you?
Internally, I have.
Okay, that's fair. No, that's fair.
Internally, I have.
That's fair. Okay.
Externally, I did not let it show.
Bro kept his cool.
I kept it cool, like, man, she might be a little too much for me. But I can't say that. So I'm going to act like I got this all together and then I can handle this. And hopefully when it's time to handle it, I can arrive.
Boy,
I mean, there's been times where I have to say, it's just like I may feel a certain way, but I just say, "Hey, bro, get your A game up."
You got to pep talk yourself.
Yeah,
you got to pep talk yourself.
It's like you have to know, hey, bro, like, it's all A game right here. Like it ain't no slacking off. It's all A game. Get ready for it.
And I've been in a place where like who I was talking to or who I was with made me step it up.
Yeah,
no, that's fair.
Because you see what they own.
Yeah, that's
and
fair.
you like, okay, I'm here. I'm trying to be with this one, trying to talk to this woman. So I'm gonna have to bring it up a notch.
Yeah,
I can't stay here.
Nah, real talk.
And talk to her because she up here in a couple categories.
Yeah.
And
It'll make you step up.
Yeah, it makes you step
force
up.
you to.
But a good relationship should make you step up.
Yeah,
facts. 100%.
I mean, if you can just be the same you in your relationship, it's just like, bro. First of all, in my opinion, you might got the wrong one. Like
that's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like
true.
is she? Because I feel
if
like
your significant other don't make you better, it's a problem.
I'm telling like
that's fair.
You like your person should require more of you.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? Like they should require more. They should get you out of comfort zones. And I'm saying but it's gonna look different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like it's gonna go a little bit into our topic, but I feel like just like with like men, like we require more about the way, like like women talk to us and communicate with us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like sometimes there's a certain way, but you have to
stop.
All right.
Go to your issue rolling.
I'm about to,
because I feel like
you about to start going in.
Yeah. Stop.
All right.
I feel like we got this main topic and that's gonna go right into it. I feel like you about to drop some nuggets, and I want them nuggets dropped and shit.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Just simmer down.
All right. So here's mine's like a question.
All right, question.
And it kind of goes. It's a little bit to do with humbles, but not really. I don't know. Here you go. And listen, man, it's just a question, bro. Oh, you know what I'm saying? They come to me. You know what I'm saying? All right, you go. Do you consider a woman's past relationships choices as an indication on her overall decision making in relationships?
Hold on, what?
Do you consider a woman's past relationship choices as an indication on her overall decision making in relationships?
Past relationship decisions.
So
she picked a bunch of bums. You like, hey, baby girl, you got a bad pick.
So
you got a bad pick.
She been with a whole bunch like bad people, and then like how she like her decision making and thought process in y'all relationship.
So I'm gonna go ahead.
No, you got it. I need to process this a little bit.
So I'm not. Do I consider it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it a determining factor? No.
Okay.
Only because sometimes that's all you know.
Yeah. That's true.
And you know, like sometimes until you see better, you don't know that there's better out there.
I believe that's very true.
And because of what you've dealt with and experienced, probably comes from a past experience of what you might have dealt with, experienced, or seen growing up.
Yeah.
And you think like this is what it's supposed to look like. And until you experience something different or see different, you like, I can have better than this or I deserve better than this.
And sometimes you don't know you deserve better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes stuff in life messes with you, how you value you.
Yeah. And it's like, I'm not, she may feel like, hey, I'm not getting the type of guy that that's better because this is where I am right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is not true.
And some Negroes lie.
Facts. A lot of Negroes lie.
And they put on
greatly and good.
They put on a good front,
real talk.
and this woman think that they getting into something that they not getting into.
Yeah.
and they've been lied and deceived. And then once her heart is
There's
open,
some lying dudes out there, bro.
It's hard for them to let go of something, even though and I think we've all been there, not just women.
Yeah.
Where it's hard to let go of something sometimes that heart is attached to, even when mentally you know it's not right for you.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people fall into that category. So I don't say like I would judge her off her past things. Does it play a factor? Like, hey, baby girl, what was you on? You know, because I'm nothing like them.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Why me now? And why them then? Like, what's changed you? Like, because this don't line up with the normal type of person you go with.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I think maybe I looked deeper into the question than maybe what I should have.
All right, I'm ready to hear it.
Maybe I didn't look deep enough.
Yeah.
No, because I like what y'all saying is like a woman picking someone and that decision. I was thinking like her decision making within relationships.
I like it.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
so I'm like, if we talking or whatever, and she's telling me some of the decisions and some of the things that she did in previous relationships, and it's like some stuff that looks like a pattern.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, no, that's you. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like that is who you are.
Yeah.
And that's something that I need to pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, no, I'm not rolling with some of that stuff that you was doing, some of them decisions you was making. You know, let's say if I met somebody and she's like, yeah, like I, cheated on him for, whatever reason or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, okay, and how many times have you done this? It's like, no, that's your mindset.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just making bad decisions.
Well, what if
You know
she
what I'm
says
saying?
she's changed?
I mean, time will tell.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And what I'm saying is like, say like if it was on some stuff, like he cheated on me, so I cheated on him, eye for eye. And then she'll say something like, basically she just has an eye for eye mentality.
Yeah.
Based off of, things she's told you, decision making. And I'm like, if you have an eye for eye mentality, I can't roll with that.
Here's how I deal with I've changed.
Mm-hmm.
I deal with myself in the same way. You can't just tell me you changed. What have you done?
Mm-hmm.
Because change you just don't change.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just don't wake up and be like, you know what? That was wrong. I'm not going to do that again.
I need to be different.
I need to be different. It takes active, intentional plans.
Yeah.
And that are not and plans that's exercised into action.
100%.
And it starts inwardly.
Yeah.
Like,
you got to know you messed up.
Like, because you can own it, you can be accountable and still stay the same.
Right. No,
But
that's a fact.
You also can own it, be accountable, and say these are the actions that I'm going to put in place so that I don't stay here.
Yeah.
Yeah, real talk.
And I don't think a lot of people do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of people are like, oh yeah, I messed up, I made some bad decisions. I know that, but still gonna make a pattern of bad decisions.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Yeah.
Like, or you make bad decisions and you say, I made bad decisions, I messed up. So to not do that again, here is what I'm putting in place.
Yeah.
And you follow that and you step that.
And I would have to hear that.
Yeah.
Like, what have you done to change that behavior?
Yeah, I think it's really important to, like, for instance, you like you telling me that, like you showing me that you're a different person.
Uh-huh.
And not only that, it's like I have to feel that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because like if I don't feel like you are different or you've grown in an area, then I don't like it don't really matter if you told me, like you're telling me or not.
Right.
And the same thing like that. I feel like if you haven't felt it, that they grown, that doesn't mean they haven't.
Yeah.
But if you don't feel it,
Yeah.
it's probably not a situation you should stay in.
Yeah.
Because you're going to operate from a place of they haven't changed.
Right.
Yeah.
And if they have, that's not necessarily fair to them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
real talk.
So it may be best that y'all,
Yeah. Go your separate ways.
because if you change and then somebody's feeling like you have it, you're going to be operating from the changed place. So you're going to be getting upset every time you
Right.
or not getting treated like you changed.
Yeah.
And then they gonna be like, well, I don't feel like you changed, so I'm gonna treat you like you haven't.
Yeah.
It never will work.
Yeah. Real talk.
Do y'all feel that this person may have been like this with somebody else, but coming into something and being with you or whatever, that you can bring out a better or different side of them?
Yes, I do believe that. But I'm going to tell you that person, you may bring out a different side, but that person still has to get used to being better than what they've had, though. You know what I'm saying?
I like
so
that.
It's just like, you have a 2022 Mercedes, right? Only thing you've had was like cash cars.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so you treat those cash cars as such. You may not lock the doors all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't really
keep
care
it cleaned up.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
you didn't really care if people ate in the car or did stuff in the car, but you get this new thing, and it's just like you have to shift your thinking into like, hey, I can't treat this to how I've treated things in the past.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
that.
if it's not a shift in thinking, then it doesn't matter how good you are.
No,
That's
real talk.
That's
You
real
know
talk.
what I'm saying? They still gonna treat you like what they've been used to.
And some people get so used to dysfunction
Yeah.
that that's the only thing that they're comfortable in.
Yeah.
So they can
100%.
have a good thing, and that good thing doesn't feel right to them because they're so used to dysfunction.
Right.
And I feel like that goes into a little of our topic.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? So let's jump
Hey,
into
as you
it,
get
man.
that, I'm gonna go grab some ice.
All right, yeah. Let's while Rece is away, let's jump into the topic, man.
Bad.
And I know we've been kind of trying to stay away from it while we
Niggas been trailing on it, you know,
you know
what
what
I
I'm
mean?
saying? But listen, man, one of what we want to talk about today is so within a relationship, and I'm gonna say this, and I just kind of want to see how y'all feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so within a relationship, right? I believe that the person you are in a relationship with, once y'all become together, y'all are now looked at, in my opinion, as like teammates.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning, whatever y'all come up against, y'all are on the same team. So y'all come up to that thing together,
Mm-hmm.
working it out together.
I'm rolling.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure these things out as a unit
Right.
collectively
Uh-huh.
when you're in a relationship.
Yes.
So, my first part of my question is, does that seem logical?
Absolutely.
Rece, does that seem logical?
The only way it can be, in my opinion.
Okay, now that and I agree, it's logical. Now, since we all three see that seems logical, why do you think it's so hard for that to happen?
Let's go down the list.
Because I'm gonna tell you that sounds great, like all that's great,
Mm-hmm.
but there are so many times to where that teammate of yours
Mm-hmm.
seems to start kind of working against you
Yeah.
when things come at y'all.
I think one of the biggest reasons why it can feel like y'all working against each other is especially early on into a relationship, marriage, is because y'all used to doing things your way. You know what I'm saying? So you're so used to being by yourself or, living by yourself, not being in the house with somebody or just being single. You know what I'm saying? And you're so used to, again, being by yourself, not being in a relationship, doing things the way you do it.
Yeah.
So when somebody else comes into the picture and they do things differently,
Yeah.
it can feel like they're working against you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Rather than, kind of looking at whatever that situation may be and then kind of discussing it and coming up with a way to do this thing that satisfies you both. So rather than doing that, I think, again, because y'all so used to doing things your way because of upbringing or whatever the case may be, a lot of times it just turns into an argument.
Yeah.
And it's like, why do you do stuff like this? And it's like, well, it's just the way I've been doing things. You know what I mean? And it doesn't mean it's wrong.
Yeah.
It's just the way I've been doing things.
And I want to talk about a little bit what Rece was talking about before.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is it the condition of thinking that you have to go against a person? Like, is it the thinking that, hey, we need this fight, this argument here first before we get on the same page? And it sounds ridiculous. It sounds crazy, but you get so addicted to the fight part,
right?
That's the only way you, like, some people feel how to get to the solution.
Yeah.
Because that they think that they have to go through the fight stage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And the thing is, you don't have to go through that fight stage.
You don't have to go to it, but like sometimes people like to stick to their guns, bro.
And that's where I think it is that you go through the fight stage because to fight you got to have two people.
Yeah.
Right.
And somebody could be like, "Oh, you always like to argue." Like, no, if we're arguing, that means you're arguing back.
Yeah, real talk.
So it takes two. But the reason it happens is because, if we're being honest, most of us are stuck in our ways.
Yeah.
Most of us are stuck in how we do things, and we automatically think that how I do it, how I see it, and how I view it is correct.
Mm-hmm.
That's very true.
Yeah,
there's no other way that I don't care what you're saying right now, even if it makes sense.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's not the way that I view it. Like I take it like I've seen. Cause we're talking teammates here.
Yeah.
So I seen a clip of the last 13 seconds of the Chiefs game to get in overtime, and Kelsey is telling Mahomes, "Hey, if they play the defense again, that seam route is going to be open. I'm not going to run with the play call. If they in this defense again, I'm going to hit this seam route."
Right.
And Patrick Mahomes is like, "Nah, man. Run it the way it's supposed to be ran. This is the way we got to design. This is the way that it's drawn up.
Yeah.
Do it this way."
Yeah.
The Chiefs will be at home this weekend planning for the offseason.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But because he trusted what his teammates seen.
Big word right there, buddy.
Yeah.
And he trusted what he's seen. And he says, "I got enough trust in you because why? Because you've done it before.
Yeah.
I trust what you see out there." And then when he looked at it, he's like, "Hey, he might be a little right. Do it, Kels, do it." That's what he told him. Do it. Do what you just told me, do that. Because I see what you're seeing. But for him to see what Kelsey's seen and told Kelsey to do it means he had to be willing to look at it the way Kelsey was looking at it.
Yeah.
If he was never willing to look at it that way, he never would have seen it. And most of us in a relationship, we're not willing to look at it like our significant other looks at it.
Yeah.
We're only looking at it through our lens.
And that's all true. And I believe just like what you said, I believe it's the trust factor.
Mm-hmm.
Because if y'all can be on the same team or whatever, but if there's no trust, y'all might as well be on opposite teams.
Yeah. No, real
You know
talk.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because there's no trust there. So if I'm trusting you, if I'm the fullback and there's a running back who's running behind me, if the running back doesn't trust me to hit the hole right. And make a way for them, then they gonna do their own thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when you trust the person leading, the person that's supposed to be guiding you, when you trust that person, then you will follow behind them. Because y'all can work as a team as a unit to do something. But if that trust is not there, then it doesn't matter if y'all on the same team.
Yeah.
Because I learned this in sports. And it's the same way like in your relationship. Like I remember I got to college and I'm about to play ball and we in practice. And the route is drawn up for me to run a certain pattern.
Yeah.
So I go to run the pattern. I see based off how this pattern is drawn and how the defense is playing, that if I run this the way it's supposed to be ran, I ain't gonna be open.
Mm-hmm.
So I changed the route because I'm like, I'm trying to get open. I'm worried about me.
Yeah.
So coach comes back. He like, why'd you change the route, Elston? I'm like, hey man, listen, if I'd have ran that route, I wouldn't have been open. If I ain't open, quarterback can't throw me the ball. And he was like, the play was designed for you to go run that route so your teammate can be open.
Yeah.
But you're not thinking that.
But you ain't thinking
You're
that.
thinking about you want to be open.
Thinking about me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, and I think it's the whole thing.
When you think about you,
you lose.
and you only,
y'all losing.
Right.
you hurting the
Yeah.
team.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? And I can't remember how I said it, but I said something before. It's just like trying to like be so about you is going to be detrimental to y'all.
Absolutely.
You know what
That's
I'm
a
saying?
fact, bro.
And I'm gonna tell you, I think where it comes in is because we go in self-preservation mode. We go in this thing to where it's just like we're drowning. You can't save me. I need to figure this out by myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever I'm inputting or whatever's inputting or coming to us, I don't trust you. So since I don't trust you, I'm going to handle this the best way I know how.
Right. And that's what I was saying. It goes back to that you're used to doing things your way.
Yeah.
And you don't, especially when it comes to like situations like that where you feel like you're drowning.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, yeah, now at that point, I'm just going to revert back to what I do.
To safety.
Yeah, it's safety. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to revert back to what I do because this has proven to work every single time.
And I'm going to tell you.
And even if it hasn't been proven to work every single time, it's just comfortable.
What you're used to.
Just what you're used to.
And you're addicted to.
I've learned how to survive here.
Yeah, exactly. Even if it wasn't like the best outcome, it's like, but I still know how to maneuver.
I know how to function.
You know what I'm saying?
I may not get to land, but I've been treading water.
Right, exactly.
So
and I'm good at that.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm good at treading water.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I connect with you, you're going to bring me down. So I would rather tread water and be trusted in this than to trust you that you're going to lead me to land.
Right. It's like you can
As
have a
wild
whole
as that sound.
You can have a whole life vest in your hand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know what you did to your life vest. I don't know if it's gonna work.
And it's like, well, I'm showing you that it works.
And then,
because I have one on.
Yeah, and see,
you know what I'm saying? And I'm floating.
And that's one of those things that like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because until they believe that it works,
yeah, no, that's real.
They're never going to, you know what I'm saying?
And the only way you're going to believe it really is
trust.
Yeah, trust, and then you got to put it on.
But
see, you know what I'm saying?
The thing is like we say all this.
Yeah.
But it's hard.
Oh, it's very difficult.
Hey, bro.
Extremely difficult.
Listen, I don't say any of this to be lightly. Like
because that's why I was like,
difficult.
I don't want our listeners to think like they got it.
Oh, we don't.
Like, no, we don't.
Overall process, buddy.
We're looking at you right here, camera right here.
Yeah. Hey, buddy.
Like I don't got it.
Right here.
Not at all.
Like it sounds good.
It sounds good.
Sounds wonderful.
But two people.
Yeah.
Two different upbringings, two different backgrounds, two different ways of thinking.
Yeah.
There's two different individuals.
Two very different belief systems.
Yeah. You trying to make this coexist with each other. It's hard.
It's the most difficult thing ever.
Yeah.
Like, because you almost got, in a sense, have to die to you.
No, not in a sense. You do.
It's
without
like
you have to die to you
without
losing you.
Without losing you, exactly.
You have to die to you without losing you, but because you still have to give them you.
Man, that's some bullshit.
Straight up.
So you have to die to you, not lose you, and still give them you,
bruh.
That's wild. But again, it's
how?
Like
I'm gonna tell you,
we
bro,
don't have the answers.
It's like honestly, bro, to do something like that, bro. It's really one of those things that you can't do that by yourself.
You have somebody willing to do the same thing.
You need somebody to help you that you're connected with to help you get to that point.
That's on the same page and trying to accomplish the same.
That's on the same page, trying to accomplish the same goal as you. And you have to worry about so much of you, like your focus was crazy. So you have to die to you. You know what I'm saying? You got to give them the best you, but your focus can't be on you. Your focus has to be on them.
Right.
And you have to trust that their focus is on you.
Right.
You know what I'm thinking?
That's nuts.
Outside of trust, and I think this ties into trust. The biggest thing to help with this is security.
Okay. Expound.
So if I know that if I mess up here, if I don't cross this T, if I don't dot this I, that you're my teammate and you got me, despite my shortcomings, despite where I may mess up, and I'm not talking like cheating,
outrageous,
abuse, or nothing, anything like that, but just mess ups, mistakes, bad decisions, whatever the case may be. To know that you're going to be an understanding person in this.
Yeah.
To understand that I may have made a bad decision, I may have made a mistake, but that doesn't change the fact that I'm on your team and I want the best for us.
Mm-hmm.
And to have that security to know that despite all of that, you're still here.
Yeah.
And you're going to rock with me and say, I understand you messed up. I understand you made a bad decision. I understand you made a mistake. We in this together. I mess up. I make mistakes. I got your back.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to figure this out.
Can the person you're connected with be can they make a mistake and it be okay? Like, can they get something wrong that is like dear to you? You know what I'm saying? Because some stuff they may get wrong or they might not do, but can they do something that's dear to you? They mess up and that be okay? Because I'm gonna tell you, when the stuff that's close to us, that's the stuff that we protect the most.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so when it's close to us, when you mess up on those things, that's when it's one of those things like, hey, you like your mind can tell you, hey, this person don't got your best interest at heart.
Mm-hmm.
This person,
it goes to protective mode.
It goes to protective mode because you don't, like Rece said, you don't feel secure.
Right.
So that person's not going to protect me. I have to protect myself.
Yeah.
But we don't. But that's not what that person's not understanding is. They're not only shielding themselves from the situation, they're shielding themselves from the person they're connected to.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's
you know
real.
what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So you're in this little tight, like secure ball.
Yeah.
That you have. That no one can penetrate now.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you've went into self-preservation mode.
Right.
It's all about you now.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, once you get there, it's a tough place. Could it be that the biggest thing missing in relationships that we don't talk about is grace?
I feel I do feel that, but I'm gonna tell you, bro. I feel like in order to say that, I don't really feel people have a well enough understanding of grace to really give it to people. You know what I'm saying?
What does grace look like?
Well, okay. So what does grace look like? I feel like grace looks like a person saying to herself, and this is just me thinking right now. So grace, to me, grace looks like I am going to be understanding of where you are and other things or your circumstances to coming to whatever conclusion or this issue. But I'm also going to require you to step above those things and grow in this situation. Because grace shouldn't be taken advantage of.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And grace is not something that to be walked over. Because some people say I'm giving them grace, but they think they're gonna get walked over or stepped on while they're having that grace.
Right.
Or you can still give a person grace, but still not let them walk over you.
Cause for me, grace sees where you are.
Yeah.
Also, at the same time, sees where you can be. And grace is the bridge to get you there.
Okay.
So I understand where you're at. And I have an understanding for that. So I'm here for you. But grace is saying, I understand where you at. I'm giving you grace to get to where I know you can be.
Yeah.
I feel that.
So my grace is not given to you to stay the same way you are.
Yeah. No,
My
that's real.
grace is given to you for you to grow.
Right.
Grace is saying I'm not gonna make a decision on you based off of this.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not
because
gonna
I
let
see
this
you
be our
better than
doom.
this.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you, you also can't be like this in year 5 and think
Right,
I'm gonna
yeah.
be cool.
That's wild. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So understand that, just like you said, like there has to be a moving and a shifting and going towards something. You know what I'm saying?
Because I look at it like this, like, and I ain't trying to like get deep biblically, but even God says, my mercy everlasting. My grace is sufficient.
Mm-hmm.
When I hear the word my grace is sufficient, it's like my grace is sufficient to get you from here to here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if you don't take advantage of my grace to get you from here to here, you choose to stay there, it's going to run out.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to have to give you over to whatever you decide to do. So same thing in a relationship. My grace is sufficient to get us where we need to be and be with you, be secure with you, love you through all of this and get you where you need to be. But eventually, if you don't want to move from here, I'm going to have to let you have it.
You can't take advantage of it.
Yeah, you can't take advantage of grace.
You can't take advantage of it. And I'm gonna tell you, I look at like showing somebody grace and like being patient with somebody is totally different.
How so?
Yeah, expound on that.
Because you can I feel like people take advantage of patience too.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like when a person's being patient with you, I feel like it's more so on how they're treating you. And it's not so much the inwardly of them. You know?
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So for instance, if it's also stuff to where every time like every time we get together or something like that and we need to be there at a certain time, right? Every time, hey, Rece is late every single time. And I might be like, hey bro, I'm gonna be impatient. I'm gonna be patient with with bro. I'm not gonna treat him differently. Inside, I'm pissed off that he keeps being late.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm pissed off at bro, but you know what? Hey, bro, okay, Rece pulling up, all right, it's whatever. Hey, bro, I still talk to you, cool, everything cool.
Right.
But I'm really pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like when you show somebody grace,
you ain't pissed off.
I feel like you've come to, like, you have more of an understanding and acceptance. And it doesn't, like, derive from any anger towards them.
Mm-hmm.
I can say, hey, man, I know it's Wednesdays. Rece got the girls. He got to drop them off. He got to go here. He got to go down to the city. He got to drive our way out here. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. I ain't never thought of it like that.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just something I was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that.
But
I was just spitballing.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
But it's one of those things that. So I feel like patience can kind of mess us up because we think that, and I feel like people think that okay, you're not being patient. It's because, I'm having a hard time being patient because I'm still angry at you. And I'm trying to hide it to treat you right, to treat you better, but I'm still, I'm pissed off at you.
So Grace has an understanding that patience doesn't have.
Yeah, because Grace lets me see the picture. I see the whole scope of it. The only thing I'm required to be patient is to pin up on how I treat you. That's the only thing that I need to do with patience. I need to treat you right.
I see what you're saying.
Despite how I feel.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean how I need to think about you or to think about your situation. And I'm saying when you want to start really changing something, you go into the grace level of things to where you are fully understanding that, hey, this is happening, but also all these factors comes into play. Now, I want Rece to be on time. I know. But I also have to say, hey, listen, what do I like? I think this comes to another level of it. Maybe this ain't the best day for him. You know what I'm saying?
So what can I do to adjust me to help Rece?
Yeah. So I feel like when you in grace mode, when you're really thinking about it, you're thinking about trying to really change and shift the whole situation. If I'm patient with you, bruh, I don't
get it together, nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, bro, come on, bro. And it's one of those things, it's a blaming thing. So I'm like, hey, bro, why don't you leave your job a little earlier? Why don't you take the highway instead of going the straight? Yeah.
Grace says, I need you to make some adjustments. I'm gonna make some adjustments with you to help you get to where you need to be.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say, hey, let's do this on Fridays, because I know on Fridays you don't got nothing to do, and that's a better day for me. I can wrap myself up earlier, and let's just do it that day.
Yeah,
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like grace just encompasses all that. But I feel like we get mad at ourselves for not being patient, and the person gets mad, at you, Rece, damn, bro, you get mad at me, bro, why you keep coming to me? You know I got all this to do. I know that, but I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? I know that, but I'm not understanding of that.
So for two people to become teammates, if two people are going to become teammates, what are your top three things that you think needs to be in place for a couple to really become teammates and not really fight against each other in this journey on becoming one?
How far as you go?
The guy ain't had nothing to add to that. I ain't got no grace. I ain't got no patience. I ain't got none of that. I ain't even gonna front you. Shoot, y'all hitting it on the head. I'm gonna listen to y'all this podcast.
Listen, bro.
Shoot.
I think one of the things, man, it has to be.
And let me take one thing that you can't list.
Okay.
Love.
And I'm gonna tell you that is probably one of the things that I would never list in that.
Okay.
I would never list
because love ain't enough.
No, it's definitely not.
I would never list that because
if you think love enough, you fell it. Love is glue,
man.
And this is a plug. I just wrote a blog. The name of the blog is called "Love Is Weak." You know what I'm saying? Go read it. You know what I'm saying? But one of the things is this: love is not a determining factor in anything.
Right. When
you leave a relationship, it's not because you don't love the person.
Right.
So you can still love a person and don't want and know that y'all can't be together.
Right.
Because and I'm gonna tell you, when people say that, no, we fell out of love. No, you didn't. Because if you really fell out of love, you wouldn't feel the hurt of that connection.
Right.
No, you still love that person, and that's okay. But I'm saying that love is not a determining factor. So we can't put all this weight on it. We're teammates because we love each other.
Like it's the end all be all.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like love
Definitely
has nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So to answer your question,
love only gonna take you so far.
It only take you so far because, like I said, love is weak. But the thing about love is it's not the stuff that we're asking it to do.
Yeah,
it fails at.
I feel like love is kind of like the umbrella, and then all the other stuff that holds the umbrella up, like the stick. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like that's where all the other stuff comes into play. You know what I mean?
I don't even know if love is an umbrella, bro.
Because I truly believe love never fails. I believe in that.
Mhm.
That's the word. And people think that if we not together, that meant love failed. Love did not fail.
Yeah.
There's some other components within your relationship that failed.
Trust failed. Grace failed.
Right.
That didn't allow love to operate
Yeah.
in the sense of what it's supposed to be operate. Because love should operate freely.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But there's some things that can bound it.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
And if you don't have these things that's allowing love to be free, because if you're walking on eggshells, you ain't loving freely.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
If you ain't giving your significant other grace and not showing or receiving grace, you're not loving freely.
Yeah.
So when love is not free to do what love does, love seems like it's the problem, and love ain't the problem.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. I feel like love is the umbrella because a lot of stuff falls up under that. Patience. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Kindness.
Love covers.
Yeah.
So I love this. I love the fact of calling love an umbrella because love covers, and sometimes to a bad degree.
100%.
But all those things is still not going to help you be. It's still not a determining factor.
It's not.
Yeah. It's still
You know
not.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I don't like what I mean. I get what y'all saying. I just want, like, in my mind, like, I want to be under something that I feel like can last and that can, you know what I'm saying, that can sustain what I have.
I mean, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm
in
saying?
those terms, definitely.
And so I'm not totally against what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I think I'm just looking at it different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And I see
saying?
the way you're looking at
Yeah,
it.
you know, I'm
definitely.
saying I'm looking at it because
Mhm.
I'm saying that, like, for instance, one of the key things I believe in that team, like in that teammate, is trust.
Mhm.
And I feel like if there's no trust in there, then both like the people love each other or whatever, like, it's not going to work.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Can I ask you something?
Go for it.
Because you hear people say this all the time. They say you can't trust someone. You can't if you say you love somebody and don't trust them, you really don't love them. Do you agree with that?
I absolutely agree, because I'm gonna tell you this: if I have a situation and I need to call the police, I'm going to trust that policeman to do their job. I have all the trust that they're going to do with, like if somebody break in my house, I'm gonna trust them to, you know, whatever, like, look at whatever they do. You know what I'm saying? But my thoughts towards them or love towards them does not play any factor in that. So I can blankly trust and have no connection to you because I can trust you doing what you like, what you are supposed to be doing.
So are you saying you can trust without love? But
I'll-
can you love without trust?
Yes, both. I believe. I think it's both ways.
So you
Yeah, because
believe
I was
that-
about to say,
so
you
you
can
can believe
definitely
that you
not
can
trust somebody.
So you
and
can
still
believe
love
that
them.
because people say if you don't trust somebody, you don't really love them. So you believe you can love somebody and still not trust them.
Yes,
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I believe that. Like I said, because I think I think when people think of
People
love,
say that all the time.
I know they do. I think when people think of love, I honestly think they're thinking of a different word. In some cases,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying. So when you say like you have to love somebody, like I said, a lot of times, bro, these sayings and these things just are old sayings that we just got used to saying.
Yeah. And I
You
think,
know what I'm saying?
like, love has just become so romanticized.
It's very,
You know
it's
what
very
I mean? Like, it's hella
romanticized, bro.
romanticized, and it doesn't include all the dirty stuff
Love is
that
work,
comes
bro.
with it. You know what I mean?
Because listen, God knows me.
Yeah.
God, I truly believe, loves me. But
Yeah.
I know for a matter of fact, without a shadow of a doubt, there's some situations God don't trust me in because he does know me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
For real.
and
more often than not.
And I believe he shields me from those because he knows if I'm in that situation, Carlos is gonna go back to what Carlos is, what's
Safety.
easy for Carlos.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to shield him from that because he knows me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so to get back what you're saying, I believe trust is a big factor, and I believe grace is a determining factor. And I'm struggling with a third thing: trust, grace.
I'm gonna fill out the third because I feel like trust and grace is definitely the two.
Okay.
My third one, and I think that you're gonna usually agree with me on this, is communication.
I definitely agree with that, and I'm glad you said that. I
Healthy
believe
communication.
Healthy communication.
And
We
you
can
know
have a
what?
whole podcast on
You know what?
Man.
healthy communication.
And I'm gonna tell you, and this is just me and my nuances and my thinking. I believe that you shouldn't even say healthy communication because communication in itself is healthy.
Should be.
I believe.
So if it's not healthy, you don't consider it communication?
I feel like when people, I feel like communication, like true communication in itself is healthy. But I feel like what we have to do is people have their own way of talking to you, or talking to each other.
Right.
So we say, hey, that's not healthy communication. No,
Right.
that's just not communication at all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we have this stuff like, no, like that's not healthy communication. Like that's not communication at all.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? So I believe, like I'm with you with that third one, bro. Communication, because y'all on the same team, but like I said, if Kelsey never communicated
Right.
with Mahomes,
Right.
then Kelsey is just gonna go out there and do that,
And run
and
a route.
Mahomes is gonna think that hey, he's gonna run the route,
Right.
and so they're not on the same page,
Mhm.
bro. That's a very
Matter of fact,
good
when that happens in the NFL, you call it miscommunication.
Right.
yeah.
Every single time.
Because Mahomes would have been expecting Kelsey to be somewhere
Right.
Yeah.
based on the original plan.
Right.
Yeah.
And like one of my managers at my job says a great thing, and I love it. I lose all the time now. Deviation from expectation requires communication.
Now, let me think about that for a second. Deviation from expectation requires communication. I love it.
So if we had a conversation about things,
Mm-hmm.
and we said, this is what I expect from you.
Y'all write
This
that
is-
down.
This is what you expect from me.
Yeah.
The moment that you're going to deviate from some of the things that we say we expected from each other,
Yeah.
we need to communicate.
Mm-hmm.
Because that way we continue to be on the same page. Because if you're going to deviate, I'm expecting you to be here.
Yeah.
You're going here. And now we have a miscommunication because you never communicated that you was deviating from what we talked about originally.
Right.
If we talked about, hey, I'm going to eat what you cook when I get home, and then but when I get home, I come in with some Wendy's. You
You're
know what I'm
upset
saying? And
because you cook.
It's like
And I ain't hungry.
And my plate is sitting there on the counter, like ready for me.
Insta argument.
It's like I deviated and then communicate.
Right.
I like it. I love it. That's good.
Yeah. When he said that, I was like he was saying it to work him like, bro, this is a life lesson that you're giving right now. I don't know if you
Hilarious.
realize what you just said.
Yeah. I like
That's
that,
hilarious.
bro. Like I said, like we talked about, communication, grace, and trust. And
Those three things, man.
they're not even important. They're vital.
Mm.
It's gold.
Yeah. No, that's real.
Like that is the heartbeat of your of that team.
And I will go bold enough to say this. If you're missing one of those three, you will not work.
If you are missing, it's really one of those things that if you're
working, it's dysfunctional.
if you're missing one of those things, it's just like missing all of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it cannot stand. Just like this tripod, it's like, yeah, those two legs might be cool. It's like they nice,
but it ain't standing without
but
that.
If you don't got that other
funny.
one, bro, it's not going to work.
Right.
Eventually, it's gonna fall.
It's going to fall, and I feel like you can judge, and I feel like it's one of the things that which is so great that when you have somebody that you are committed to and you want to be teammates with and y'all want to go, that when situations happen, you will be able to tell which one is kind of lacking. And if y'all both have the same goal, y'all can talk about, hey, you know what? When this shit, like when stuff like this happens, it seemed like, you know, we like our communication kind of go out the window.
And
you know what I'm saying?
And we're saying that, I love that, because even if, like we're looking at this tripod that our camera is on. Let's say the back one is trust, this left one is communication, this right one is grace. If grace is a little off, we might still be functioning, it might still be recording, but the picture ain't gonna be what it needs to be.
Yeah.
Because something is off. So realizing when something is off and where you need to focus on can give you a better picture of how it's supposed to look.
Because if that thing is like, if one leg kind of janky and it's kind of leaning down, the picture gonna be at an angle, and it's like, hey,
but what's up? What most people would do, instead of fixing the tripod, they're gonna just stick a book or something under, and try to patch it up.
And I want to tell you,
or try to fix the camera.
Those quick fixes. Hey, let me give her some flowers. Let's have sex. Or let's watch a movie with him. Let me go, you know, please him real quick or something. You know what I'm saying? Like these quick fixes, like, yeah, they're momentary fixes, and you're going to, not only are you you're in a bad spot, I believe you're going to be in a worse spot because you're going to resent the quick fix.
Yep.
Yeah, that's real.
So now you're not only you mad at the situation, you that's mad real. At how y'all tried to fix it.
Yeah, no, that's facts. For real.
Hey man, this is a lot, and I love it. Like, this is a lot, and I love it because I feel like this is really something to ponder and like to say. It's just like, hey, like, listen, like the person I'm connected to, which part do we need to kind of work on a little bit?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because this is what we're not saying.
Right.
We're not saying if you're lacking in one that y'all should break up.
Right.
Like, we're not saying that.
Or maybe y'all should.
Well, no.
I'm messing.
Yeah.
Well,
no.
Look, listen. No, I'm saying this. It's not that if y'all should break up or not. It's are y'all on the same page to fixing that? Do y'all both know that you can't stick a book under this tripod? Do y'all both understand that, hey, we want to work towards the goal as to really repairing this leg and making sure our grace is sufficient with each other, our trust is on the level it needs to be, and that we're communicating these things. And so if your person you're connected to, if they ain't on that, then hey, that's just kind of said.
And I would say that's what it is. If you're lacking in one, if it's completely destroyed, be honest with yourself. Yeah. Like sometimes you have to be honest with yourself. Like, if trust is completely destroyed, and you know within your heart of hearts that there's nothing this person can do to get your trust back, and this person is trying to win your trust back, but you know that it's destroyed, let that person be free.
Yeah.
Don't let them be going through effort to win your trust back when you know there's nothing they can do.
Yeah.
Let them be free.
100%.
Be honest with yourself and be honest with them. If you realize that no matter how hard y'all try to communicate and get on the same page, it ain't working, let that person be free.
Yeah.
If you realize your grace has ran out,
real talk,
and ain't no getting it back, free each other.
Yeah.
And truly, and I would say, and truly understand, like I said, like, and if that's the case, like, truly understand and look at look at your. I would say look at your views on the things that you are holding dear to. Look at look at trust. Are you being fair with your trust? Are you being fair with your communication and your grace? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we like we have a skewed view of things,
Right. Mm-hmm.
And with our skewed view of things, like it doesn't add up. You know what I'm saying? And so make sure you're looking at those things well. Like what Rece said, hey, like honestly, if don't let somebody's work in vain.
Right.
If the trust isn't there, and hey, you know what, this person's burned me too many times. Like, I'm never gonna fully trust this person ever in my life.
Be honest about it.
Like, be honest about it. Like, live your life. Let them live theirs.
Because anything after that grows resentment.
Yeah.
Real talk.
And more hurt and pain. And neither person deserves that.
Yeah, neither person. Man, I feel like that was some final thoughts
stuff,
right
man.
there, bro.
Good stuff, man.
Listen, man.
Y'all did good.
You did good too, man. You did good too.
Look at me tapped out. Hey, I said this ain't the one for me.
Listen, bro. If I could say been there, you know what I'm saying?
This ain't the one for me, boy.
Hey, been there, bro.
Someone said this black.
Hey, listen, been there, bro.
I don't want a teammate.
Hey, bro.
Boy.
Sometimes you don't even want a teammate,
yeah,
bro.
And be honest when you don't.
Hey, real talk.
Listen, working by yourself is easy, man.
I'm gonna tell you, bro.
Hey, being
Becoming
single
teammates is difficult.
is okay.
It really is.
We gotta have that podcast too.
Understanding that this is a season, a moment, a time where you need to be alone is okay.
100%.
Yes.
And guess what? Sometimes that may hurt the person that you're detaching from.
Yeah.
It may.
Yeah.
But what's going to hurt worse to that person is if you hold on to something that you
stick around.
know
Right.
Yeah.
that you should be done with.
Yeah, that's real, boy. That's real.
Like sometimes you have to gracefully bow out
Yeah.
and say, you know what? Right now in this moment of time, I love you.
Goes back to what he said. Just because I'm disconnecting from the relationship doesn't say anything about my love.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just what it is.
I just realized this is where we need to be. And guess what? It's probably the best for the both of us.
Facts.
Real talk.
Real talk.
You might not see it right now,
But
Yeah.
trust me.
but by and by.
By and by.
By and by.
What does that even mean?
I have no idea.
By and by.
But by and by.
Boy,
By
old
and by.
heads handsome. By and by.
But by and by, you will. You will
That's
understand.
hilarious, man.
You will understand.
All right, man. You better get out of here, man.
This was good, man. I hope y'all got something from it, man.
I'm sure they did.
Like, share, comment. Share
That's
us with your
funny,
people,
man.
man.
Yeah, real talk. I enjoyed this.
Yeah, no, it really
I feel
was
like we
good.
should be
Like,
getting
real talk.
600 views at least.
Hey, man.
More than that.
Yeah, man.
More than
that. Dropping all these jewels y'all dropping.
Yeah.
Don't just share it. Hey, man, listen. Just don't share it on your social media. Take that link and text it to somebody.
Ooh, I like it. Yeah. I like
Everybody
that.
text one person. You
Tell
know
them
what I'm
like,
saying?
hey, I got something from this. I really think this can help.
Yeah.
Hey, listen to it together with your significant other. Share y'all thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Listen, and give us y'all feedback because, listen, we ain't arrived.
Not even close.
I'm not arrived. I say all this stuff. I need help.
Real talk. Y'all see I bowed out the whole dead gun. Have to.
I probably should have.
Listen, bro. I'm gonna tell you, bro. The road to getting to where you need to be is a rough road.
Jagged as hell, boy.
Sometimes this is a
Jagged.
lonely road.
Hey,
Nigga.
bro.
You remember that game Moon Patrol?
Moon-
The computer game?
Oh,
Computer
God.
game? That's how
Listen,
bumpy
bro.
that road is?
Listen, bro. Had a whole car shaking. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you, man. But I'm gonna tell you. When you get you a good teammate,
Hey.
Real talk.
amen.
Amen.
Hey, when you get you a good teammate, bro.
By and by.
Buy and freaking buy. I'm gonna tell you, bro.
That's hilarious.
When you get it, you'll know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
All right, we out.
Deuces.
Got me a teammate.
Yeah, we gave you my all.